Alright, ladies and germs, we got a good one here. See if I can get you a close-up of it. There we go. Repeat customer. I've done rock chips for in the past, and we're going to see about getting this one all filled in for her. Make it nice. I just did one with a tinted windshield again, and I don't think that video is going to turn out because we were under an awning. So if you didn't see that video day before yesterday, then it probably didn't turn out for me. So we're going to see about getting this one filled in. And of course we're only at about 60 degrees right now, which is, windshield's warm. It's not like hot, but it's warmer than my flesh. So we're going to use the medium resin. Going with 8 drops because it's a pretty sizable chip. It's not huge by any means, but it's not exactly tiny either. And I always like to have more than not enough. This is what, the second chip I've done for you? Or the third?
Chip on this car.
Huh?
First chip on this car, but...
First, yeah, but I did another repair for you at some point, I remember.
I'm gonna run inside real quick.
Okay, so the first chip on this car, but I do remember doing another chip on another car for her. So, our lines are filling in nicely. We got to keep an eye on it. Just watch them fill in. It's a beautiful thing, my friends. Luckily, the sun should be behind that tree. Should be shaded enough that... But I'm going to put my hand up here just in case. Just to make sure we're fully shaded. And again, I just look at the perspective, you know, just looking at it from different angles and things to make sure that our lines are filling in good. And once you start doing this, once you start working on rock chips like this, you'll notice that you'll look at one line, like that one, and it looks like it's not filling. It just looks like a line over there. But then when you move up, like this, now I can see the resin's almost to the tip of it. Almost all the way out to the tip. So it's all about your perspective when you look at it. You just have to move your head. I know I keep repeating that, but you have to move your head. If you're just staring at a chip from one angle, you're not going to be able to see if all the lines are filling in the way they're supposed to be. You have to move your head. That's all there is to it. And you really should be using a mirror. I know there's people out there that don't use mirrors, but you really should be using a mirror, because I can see more in the mirror than I can on the glass, because you're actually looking through the glass. But with a mirror, you're actually seeing the chip. I know there's some that don't like using mirrors, which I just don't understand why. I mean, you can clearly see, I can see my tool, I can see all the lines in the mirror. You can't see anything on the glass itself, except the tool in the way. But I can see all the lines in the mirror, I can see how much pressure I'm putting on the tool, by how far the cup is opening, all of that. It's just so much better if you use a mirror. So much better results from your repairs that way. And moving your head, making sure you're looking at different angles to see how full the chip is getting and how full the lines are getting. And I don't have to push on these lines. These lines are These lines are filling in all by themselves. I don't have to push on them, so that's a beautiful thing. And I think we're full. I'm pretty sure we're full. Get the tool off the windshield. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the lower viscosity resin so that any lines that are still open, this will soak in through the top of them. Of any of the lines that are still partially, slightly opened, this will soak in through the top of the lines and fill it even more. I have my tricks. Like I said before, keep your light charged up because you never know when you're going to need it. We're in a really cloudy day right now, and not only that, we're kind of shaded by the tree over there, so it's always good to have a light on you. It's way better than having the customer move the car right in the middle of doing a repair or right after a repair, because the windshield's not cured yet and it could still crack. So you want to cure it before you move it. Yep, she's looking good. All the lines are filled. It's looking good. Got to get it fully cured. I always like to make sure they're fully cured before I leave. That way they can wash them or hit potholes or whatever and don't have to worry about them cracking on them. Alright. Those lines are gone, my friends. That is a beautiful repair. Looks good. Yeah. Beautiful. And there you have it. Looks like a little bug splatter. Alright guys, you know what to do. Click the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, throw me some love. I'll see you in the next one.